y is equals to mx plus c, where now m here stands for the gradient and c stands for the y-intercept. How do we get the gradient? Gradient is given by the change in y over change in x. Change in x. For example, given us hello everyone. Today you're going to focus on the area of mathematics, on the topic of calculus, more so in the topic of differentiation. And so in this topic, we're going to look at the following outcomes. We're going to look at number one, define the rate of change. The rate of change. And then here, in this case, we are going to remember some of our concepts we learned in our previous levels. That is the equation of a straight line. The equation of a straight line. So the equation of a straight line is given by this formula. That is y is equals to mx plus c, where now m here stands for the gradient and c stands for the y-intercept. So how do we get the gradient? Gradient is given by the change in y over change in x. Change in x. For example, given a straight line, passing through points A, given by the following coordinate 2, 3, and B 4, 6, you're asked to find the gradient. And y-intercept of the said line. So you are going to be able to use those two coordinates, A and B, to be able to find the gradient of that line. So we are given point A, 2, 3, and point B, 4, 6. And we have seen iron that gradient m is given by the change in y all over change in x. So you're going to take the y value of the coordinate. Remember, 2 is the x coordinate and y is the y coordinate. Same case applies to b here. So change in y, you're going to take the value of y in our circled coordinate minus the value of y in the first coordinate. So it will be 6 minus 3. Then change in y will be 4 minus 2. This will give us 3 over 2. The other one's 1.5 or 1.5. Therefore, this is our gradient. Then how do we get our y-intercept? Having the gradient m is equals to 1.5, then you have one of the coordinates of that line, that is a, is 2, 3. Then we assume the coordinates of the other point, let's say point C is equals to xy. Then you're going to form the equation of that line, then you're going to be able to extract the y-intercept of that line. So in this case, our gradient will be 1.5 is given by change in y, should be y minus 3 over change in x minus 2. Then if you cross multiply this equation, you're going to have y minus 3 times 1 is y minus 3 is equals to 1.5 multiplied by x minus 2, which will be y minus 3 is equals to 1.5x minus 3. You bring the right terms together, which will be now y minus 3, will be y is equals to 1.5x minus 3 plus 3, which will be equal to 0. So that is our equation of that sign. That is y is equals to 1.5x plus 0. Therefore, from our general equation of a straight line, that is saying y is equals to mx plus c, and the c is given as the y-intercept. Therefore, in this question, our y-intercept will be equal to 0. Our y-intercept will be equal to 0. Therefore, we can say that the change in y over change in x has been able to give us the gradient. And from that explanation, you can be able to get now what we refer to as the rate of change.